Howdy, Kevin Costner. Oh my goodness, it's such a pleasure to speak with you. Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you.
Absolutely, absolutely. I want to dive right in. I understand that Horizon, an American Saga, has been living in you for 30 years.
Yeah.
Why now? Time to tell the
Well,
story.
I finally just had to cut the ropes to my boat and just sail away and do it. It started in 1988. I named my son after the lead character, Hayes, which is something I wanted to bring to audiences because I love going into this era and making it feel authentic and fun. And oddly, this American Western in this one is dominated by women.
Absolutely. And incredible story. When I watched it, I was blown away. I was mesmerized. And so I want to talk a little bit about the stories that are told. I know obviously this time in American history that was brutal, right? Especially for Native Americans. Why is it important to share these stories today with this audience?
Well, I don't know that it's important. I think what's important is it starts with me. What's important to me as a storyteller? And really, it could be a political thriller or a romantic comedy. But if I go west, it's very important for me to get as close to how precarious it was, how dangerous it was, and try to hold on to true behavior in men and women. It doesn't change that much because of the century.
And what do you want to say to the folks who are watching this interview as to why they should see this film?
I hope they see it, and I hope they do that kind of thing that I love is when I see something that moves me, I immediately want to share it, like a good book or a great piece of music. I want them to feel like they were in careful hands, that I made this movie for them. I mean, I made it for myself, but I had an audience on my shoulder. And so watching a woman, the urge to bathe because she was so filthy, that was just as important to me as a gunfight. And I like details like that.
Certainly, and he did an incredible job. I know the audience is really going to see this, and it's going to become something that is going to be a part of history. Absolutely. I want to thank you for your time today. I really do appreciate it. Any last words that you want to share to our audience?
I hope you go, and I hope that the R doesn't keep you from, maybe you need to see it yourself, but I think when you see it, I think your first instinct was, I think our 12-year-old needs to see this, boy or girl, that what their grandparents, great-great-grandparents really went through.
Yes, absolutely. Thank you again for your time. It was truly a pleasure. Hope everyone goes and sees this chapter 1 and chapter 2 this summer. Truly fantastic.